Welcome back, friends, and happy Thanksgiving. Some of you may have already celebrated yesterday or possibly today, and others are waiting to do it on Thursday, and that happens to be when our family is going to celebrate. And I'm very excited to say that this is the first time in several years that all of our children will be here and we're celebrating together. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you're together with your loved ones, and I'm sure many of you agree. So we're in the dining room today because I thought it would be fun to share with you just how I have our dining room table set up with, I'm looking at it right now, and I would say at least 85% of it has been thrifted. But I digress. Now, please, friends, don't fail me. Please tell me I am not the only one to do this. I came into the dining room and I was putting a few things away, and I'm looking at my dining room table. I shared with you before, it is a harvest table that my father had and I inherited it. It was in very poor condition. So when we first moved in, I was in a hurry. It was the only table I had at the time. So I quickly painted it. It desperately needed paint, and I just painted it Swiss coffee. So it was a very white. And since then, I have not changed the wall color. The color that you see on my walls is what was here, and I don't know the name of it. I apologize. But I have gone through, I have painted the fireplace mantle, the trim, I've done all of that, and I've done it in Dover whites and Navajo whites, a little warmer whites. And so I wanted to warm up the table. I wanted to do somewhat of a weathered look on tops. Not a painted weathered look, but a stained weathered look. And I really hadn't done that before. I had a couple of items that I actually had purchased when I went to the Country Living Fair several years ago. I was still in Michigan, and it's a wonderful stain. I have used it before, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try that. So that is what I did, and I'm going to show you a little bit of how I did it. This is not a how-to video, simply because I literally just pulled this stuff out and decided to try it. I'm very pleased with how it turned out. Mark actually said he liked it too. So I'm very grateful that my experiment turned out. The one thing I would say is if you decide to try it, the best thing that works is just very cheap paint brushes, because you want, first of all, you don't want a heavy coat. You want a very thin and almost a streaky look. So I'm going to share with you some video. I did take some video on when I was doing it, so I'll share that with you. So what I thought was going to be a quick afternoon of coming in here, kind of setting things up, change my little vignette on the center of the table. I did do that eventually, but that's just how it works with me. I decide all of a sudden I'm going to try something, and I just hop in and I do it. And sometimes, to be honest, I think you would agree, that's just the best way to do it. Just hop on in, get your hands dirty, and just try it. What do you have to lose? I wasn't going to ruin the table, that's for sure. But before I share that process with you, I also wanted to mention that I did finally get more of the pictures in. These sold out for me in one day. I'll take you into the kitchen. I'm going to show you what I have. I did order more of some of the pictures that I did have, along with some new ones. So I will share all of that with you here in a moment. And when I take you into the kitchen, I have something else to share. It's kind of been a cozy week here in New Hampshire, meaning it is getting cooler. We still have not had any snow. We've had little spits, that's about it. So Mark got a fire going for me in the wood stove. I have my Christmas music on, and I just have enjoyed doing some more crafting, and that entails making some candles. I had some new molds that I wanted to try. So I am going to just share those with you. I have been having a lot of fun with them. It's hard for me to stop. I enjoy making them. Now, as I mentioned, I have the Christmas music going, or I may put on a Christmas movie in the background on my computer to watch, but I have not decorated for Christmas. Every year I say I'm going to decorate earlier than the previous year, and I just can't do it. I love this time of year. I love the coziness of Thanksgiving decor. Now, I will admit, we did put up our little kitchen Christmas tree. It's an artificial tree. It only has lights on it. I'm waiting for Mr. Theodore to come and have him help me decorate it, because most of the ornaments that I use on that tree are felt or wood. He's not going to break them. So I thought it would be a fun little thing for he and I to do together. Otherwise, I do not have any Christmas decor up, and I know I'll probably be thrown off of social media because I'm so far behind, according to social media. But I just want to enjoy this time of year, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. Once Thanksgiving is over, I promise I will get busy. So let's head into the kitchen right now. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you the other pictures that I received in the mail. Like I said, I have some more coming. Please keep checking back. I have ordered from 2 other companies, and there's some beautiful pictures coming. I will try to share that with you once they're received, but just keep checking back with my store because the pictures do sell out quickly. I'm just being honest. Okay, let's go into the kitchen and let me show you the candles that I made. I decided to stay here in the dining room just to show you a few of the pictures. These are reorders for me. I had the same exact ones before. Like I said, they sold out very quickly. I did have this picture, but I had it in the arch shape. I decided to do the round simply because I felt more of the picture showed in the round frame. And then these are new. I thought this bell was absolutely beautiful. Again, I don't know if you can tell, but it is printed on like a tapestry look background. They're just, I love them. They're beautiful. These 2 are new, and I ordered them because I thought they could carry you through past Christmas into winter. So I thought they were fun. I loved the old red truck. So these are a few of the pictures that I wanted to share. Like I said, I have others coming from another vendor. Most of those are also winter scenes, so they will carry you through. And I am going to be getting those listed as soon as I get them in. I know for some it's late, but really it is still just November 22nd. So we do have time, and we have time to purchase for gifts also. Okay, I decided to stay here in the dining room because the lighting is a little better than in the kitchen. So I decided to share some of the new molds with you and explain what I've done. This is what I call the Little English Thatched Cottage, and I think it's adorable. This is a beeswax candle that I then added a little bit of snow on the roof. Like I said, I've been having fun doing these. Everyone is going to be unique and different. And, you know, I'm not a professional. I just enjoy doing this. Here is another little candle. Now, a lot of these are going to be made from beeswax, white or yellow. They may have some coconut wax in them. Some I have added a tiny bit of scent to it. So I will list on each of them if there is any scent to them. I believe this one is just plain wax. Here's another form of a candle. Again, I played with shading. I played with adding some snow on top. And I've been having a lot of fun. Each one is unique. This Santa is an example. I added just a tiny bit of a peppermint cocoa scent to it. So again, it's not real strong. I just thought it would be fun to add a little something. And as you can see, I added just a little bit of snow, a little bit of white around the fur of his hat. The same thing on the pine cone. So each one is unique and different. And then I also have the little snowflakes that you can hang. I have mine, I hang them. Honestly, I have mine up year round. I just have it hanging in the kitchen. These would also make lovely tree ornaments. And I think that's what I'm going to do with some of mine. I'm going to put them on my kitchen tree this year. So those are just a few of my new molds I wanted to share with you, and it kind of explain what I'm doing. It will say in the description whether it is scented or unscented. Again, if it is scented, it is very minute. I still have my little Christmas trees. I also have my miniature houses on there and my sweater candles. I believe that's everything. So I will continue making these if they sell. I have a lot of fun. If nothing else, I'm going to be using them as gifts. So, okay, that's it for shop talk. Now let's get to what I did to my dining room table. the table is set. Now I just need to get to the grocery store. One minor detail, get the grocery shopping done so I can have everything so that I'm ready to begin cooking bright and early Thursday morning. Well, friends, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my little table transformation. If nothing else, I hope I inspired you to possibly try it. It was actually really easy, really fun. It just took me 2 days to get the dining room ready in lieu of 1 day. But with that being said, I do need to go because I still need to get some of the items listed in my store before this video goes live. With all of that being said, I truly wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving, no matter what you're doing that day. Take time out for you. I hope you have something wonderful to eat, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.